charges made by the government to pay for like government functions.
Those were free.
No, there's three types. There's income, sales, and property taxes. The power to tax is one of the major powers given to each state, limited by the Constitution. There are also federal limitations to the taxes.
The Interstate and Foreign Commerce said states cannot tax interstate trade or impose a tax on foreign trade.
There's also a national government and its agency limitation, where states cannot tax the federal government. The 14th Amendment is also a limitation that has two processes, called the Due Process and the Equal Protection Clause.
The due process states that taxes must be imposed and administered fairly. They can't be so heavy that they seize property, and they can only be imposed for public services. And the Equal Protection Clause forbids the making of unreasonable classifications for taxing purposes.
So, guess what?
What?
My grandma just died.
Really? That's horrible!
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't like her anyway. Well, anyway, she gave me this god-awful ring.
Oh.
Like, straight up awful.
Oh.
I have to pay money for it.
What?
Like,
Why?
she gave it to me, and the government is taxing me on it. I think that's outrageous.
Yeah, it's a little bit outrageous. What about her house? Do you know anything about?
Yeah, I think my great niece's nephew got it or something, and it's really weird because he has to pay this thing called estate tax. I think it's stupid. If it's a gift, it should be a gift. We shouldn't have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's true.
What's estate tax?
Yeah, it's a tax on when you get a person's house or something. It's really confusing, but I mean, I guess we learned about it or whatever.
Look at that check. It's supposed to be like $50. Now it's like $45.
Well, I guess that's because you had to pay income tax.
It's income tax.
That's a tax that you get when you make money. You have to pay a certain amount of your check to the government.
Why?
Because they're awful like that.
What's that $5? That just seems...
Can I help please? Next, please. It'll be $5.30.
But the price tax is $5.
Yes, we have to pay sales tax.
What's sales tax?
Michigan has a sales tax of 6%, which means you have to pay 6 cents for every dollar you spend.
Oh, alright.
Thank you.
Alright, today we are going to talk about types of taxes, local revenue. Taxes are placed on the sale of goods made by purchasers. How many of you guys have encountered taxes before?
I encountered sales tax at the store yesterday.
On what?
On a candle.
Okay, so normal things that you would buy, clothing, those kind of things just have a general tax. But things that you shouldn't buy, like cigarettes, have a very selective tax. Gasoline also has a selective tax. Certain commodities have those. Liquor, another thing you shouldn't buy, has a selective tax, okay? Reasons for those sales taxes: it's easy to collect that money and gather it because you shop at Target every day, you shop at Target every day, she would shop twice a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with all of those, you are gathering money every day for your estate.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, what'd you learn at school today?
I learned that sales tax is regressive and income tax is progressive.
What's the difference between regressive and progressive?
Well, regressive is where the tax rate stays the same for everybody no matter what their income is, and it tends to be harder for people with a lower income.
Progressive is when you have an increased income, your tax rate is increased too.
Oh.
Yeah.
So my parents were talking. They're way behind in the property tax. What is property tax?
Actually, I'm doing my government homework right now, and it's talking about property tax.
What's it say?
A tax levied on land, buildings, and improvements to land. It's personal property, tangible or intangible, movable or immovable. It's the chief source of income for local governments.
Oh, so that would be like just like Livingston County, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's the process of determining the value of property is known as assessment and is carried out by the assessor.
I think my uncle does that as a living.
Yeah.
I get it now. This is how you do property taxes. If your house has been assessed at $260,000, which is your true cash value, then your state equalized value, or SEV, would be $130,000. If you have 20 mills, then you would times 130 by 20, because 1 mill is worth $1,000 for every $1,000, which would create a yearly amount of $2,600, which you would then divide by 12 to get a monthly amount that might be added to your mortgage, which would be $217.
This is Adam Smith's 4 principles of taxes. 1. All citizens must participate in taxes based on ability.
2. Taxes should be paid at a convenient time.
3. Taxes must be certain, not arbitrary.
And 4. Taxes cannot take more than what is needed.
Hey, what'd you learn at school today?
I learned that sales tax is regressive and income tax is progressive.
What's the difference between regressive and progressive?
A progressive tax is when the tax rate stays the same for everybody, no matter what the income is. And so, the...
Oh no! We messed it up! That was perfect!
Hi, Mom.
Can I have who's next, please? May I help who's next, please? That'll be $5.30.
Wait, the price tag says $5.
Yes, we have to pay sales tax.
Taxes and local revenue. Sale taxes are placed on sales of goods made by the purchaser. Have you guys ever encountered that?
Yeah, I encountered sales tax yesterday at the store.
At the store. There's a creeper.